Apple Card is the credit card created by Apple. You earn 3% daily cash back up front when you use it to buy a new iPhone 15, AirPods, or any products at Apple. And you can automatically grow your daily cash at 4.15% annual percentage yield when you open a high-yield savings account. Apply for Apple Card in the Wallet app on iPhone. Apple Card subject to credit approval. Savings is available to Apple Card owners subject to eligibility. Savings accounts by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, member FDIC. Terms apply.
Right now at Safeway, earn 4 times rewards points when you shop for participating items with Safeway for you. Shop for items like Ready Whip whipped cream, Deer Park natural spring water, Dan and Danimals drinks, Philadelphia cream cheese, and 7-Up to earn 4 times rewards points with Safeway for you. Offer expires January 4th. Plus, get select holiday essentials like gift wraps, bags, holiday decor, lights, and more. Buy one, get one 50% off. Restrictions apply. Promotions may vary. Visit Safeway.com or head in store for full offer details.
Hello and welcome to the Paddock and the Pavilion with Stephen Wallace. In each show, Stephen will interview someone connected to the world of horse racing or cricket.
Hello everyone. On today's podcast, I'm delighted to be joined by O'Shane Marsh, a young man who last month became the first student from the groundbreaking Riding a Dream Academy to graduate from the British Racing School's foundation course. Thank you for joining me, O'Shane.
Hello everyone.
You must be pleased, O'Shane. Congratulations on graduating. What does it feel like?
It feels good, like graduating from a course, because I really wanted to ride out Newmarket, like ride out and stuff like that, ride racehorses. So it feels very nice, very great and stuff.
And last week, I caught you on the We Are England, Make Me a Jockey on television.
Yeah. It was basically like a Riding the Dream Academy thing. And it was like very like amazing because I remember me just going past and watching the camera come past me and stuff like that. It was very good, like watching it back over again.
Well, it was a very inspiring television program. But just going back to your British Racing School, everyone knows this. What was your course number?
It was 358.
358. Everyone always knows their number. Was it what you expected?
A little bit. I knew that it was going to be hard work and stuff like that. And I knew like you have to be determined to ride these horses, so it was kind of what I expected.
And what was the biggest challenge on? It's a 12-week course, isn't it?
The biggest, it was a 12-week course.
And what was your biggest challenge?
I would say, like, waking up.
You have to get up early, don't you?
Yeah. You have to get up early. So that was the challenging part as well.
Are you used to laying in bed then, are you?
Yeah.
I read that you had a challenging horse that you rode to the British Racing School.
Yeah. His name was the Gay Cav. He's very keen up the straights.
And was that the first time you'd sat on a racehorse when you went to British Racing School? Yeah.
I've came here before, but that was like the first of a time, like going out of shirts and stuff.
And how long a day was it at the British Racing School each day at the course?
You start at 6:30 and then you finish around 5, around there. 5, 6, around there. So it's quite a long time.
But you really enjoyed the course?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like the people was fun and stuff like that, and funny.
And you had some good teachers?
Yeah, I had a teacher called Miss Polly, and it was her first time teaching, and she was so nice.
And you joined the course via the Riding a Dream Academy set up by Khadijah Mellah. And I just wanted to read out what the course sets out to do, but it sets out to support talented young riders from underrepresented communities, disadvantaged backgrounds and diverse backgrounds get into British horse racing. How important was Khadijah's Riding a Dream Academy to you?
It was very important because I wanted to be a jockey, and a flat jockey, and it got me ahead, like a step further and like a head further as well for where I want to be. So it was very nice with me like doing it and stuff for a little while.
She must be very inspiring to you, Khadijah.
Yeah, because I remember watching her race like at the Magnolia Cup, and watching her go across the finish line was so funny. And I was quite young back then.
Yeah, she won the Magnolia Cup at Goodwood back in 2019. So you watched that when that happened?
Yeah, I was literally at the finish line watching it, and I remember us just screaming and like running about and stuff at Goodwood.
But the Riding a Dream Academy, it's a wonderful scheme to get boys and girls involved in horse racing who previously didn't have those opportunities.
No, so most people didn't have like the opportunity to ride race horses and stuff, and luckily she was the one that made it happen for like people that's on the course and other people that want to do it in life. So it's quite good.
And how did you yourself first sit on a pony?
I was like, how old was I? Was I around 8, 7? Around there. So I've been riding for like quite long. But the first time when I sat on it was like amazing. I was like a bit scared, but not really. So, and I just remember trotting, it was so bad. The first of all time, but
everyone has to start somewhere. Yeah. But you started at 7 or 8. Was that at the Ebony Horse Club in Brixton?
First, I used to do this. I used to be a part of this place called Kids Company, but they used to take us horse riding and stuff. But it shut down, and after I started properly riding at Ebony Horse Club. So, like, Ebony Horse Club got me like was literally down the road from that place where it shut down in Brixton.
Tell listeners more about Ebony Horse Club, because I looked on the website and it's such a wonderful place. It really looks like everyone's part of a family there.
Yeah. So Ebony Horse Club is a place in Brixton. We have 9 horses or something like that. And there's loads of kids that come there and ride horses. And you just have fun there. That's the best part about it. You have fun and meet new people and stuff from there.
And is that where you first met Khadijah as well?
Yeah, that's the first. That's where I met Khadijah. If it wasn't for Ebony, I probably would have met her and stuff.
So you owe a lot to the Ebony Horse Club.
Yeah.
And does it feel like a family when you're there, because you're looking after the horses and as you say, having great fun?
Yeah, because they look after me as well and everyone else.
Well, I'd recommend anyone to go onto the Ebony Horse Club website to see where you are and what it means to young people in that area of London.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you were there when Khadijah won her Magnolia Cup at Goodwood in, I think, 2019. But you yourself have also had a big win, because you won a pony race at Ascot when I think you were 12.
Yeah, that was so fun. I remember like I always want to ride at Ascot and stuff like that. So I remember the first time when I actually went there, and it was so amazing, because like you normally don't get like, the opportunity to go there and stuff. So yeah, and I remember just going across the finish line and stuff like that. It was just a buzz, literally. Like going underneath the like the Royal Ascot thing and stuff like that, and coming first place.
Yeah, it must have been fantastic to go to Ascot, because I know, and I spoke to Natalie O'Rourke at Park Lane Stables, and you went there to do some training before the race, didn't you?
Yeah. So I went Park Lane Stables to train and stuff like that for like, how long was it? It was for like 8-9 months. And
it was a long time. Yeah.
It was a long time, yeah. And it was a horse called Dougie, and we used to like go like to this place and gallop the horses or canter the horses and stuff like that, and get the right techniques. And it's very good where it is.
And this is what Natalie O'Rourke, the manager of Park Lane Stables, said about said about you for your training and on the day?
O'Shane came to me from the Ebony for 12 weeks. He came with, there was 4 of them actually, and we had 12 weeks of training. So at Ebony, they only ride in an arena. They can't ride out at all. So they were sent to me to improve their fitness and to be race ready, basically. So I got to know them quite well. And O'Shane sort of stood out really because he's got a really big personality. So we sort of recognised that he was destined for greatness from that very young age. And he was very determined and he's a really brave rider, actually. So we would always put him on the sharpest horse and nothing ever fazed him. And he would get really stuck in with the fitness as well. He was very, very committed. And he's the right size and shape for a jockey as well. So he actually raced our pony Dougie at Ascot and they won. And it was a bit of a shock because Dougie normally places. He's a really versatile pony. He does a lot of RDA and he does pony club. He does a bit of everything. So he's not a racing pony. He's a sort of jack of all trades. But O'Shane definitely got the best out of him because they won. They won the 148 race that day. So it was a really exciting day for all of us.
So you weren't expecting O'Shane to win that day?
No, we weren't, because we knew Dougie had a sort of form for always placing. He was usually about third. We'd never had better than a third. But because O'Shane had really listened to the training, I suppose, and he was fit, he just really pushed him. He just pushed him at the end, because what happens with a lot of young people is they have a massive, it's their first race, so they have a massive adrenaline spike at the beginning. And then obviously the horses all go off together and it's really, really exciting and really fast. But then as their adrenaline starts to come down and we notice that they sort of start to wane a little bit. But that didn't happen with him, and he just pushed the pony, just pushed him as hard as he could, and they won. Yeah, so it was a big day for all of us. I mean, I train a lot of kids. I train a lot of kids, but he did really stand out because we all just knew that he was going to make it. He was destined to be successful.
You won this race at Ascot when you were 12, but you went back there in November last year, didn't you? And you spent some time in the Royal Box. Oh
yeah, I spent some time inside the Royal Box. It was literally like it was just unbelievable what I just saw, and meeting people from that's in the royal family and stuff like that. It was literally wow, because you don't get much opportunity to do that and stuff.
And this was a group from Ebony Horse Club that went there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But when you went to Ascot in November, that was to watch the racing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was to watch the racing.
And there was a race named after the Ebony Horse Club, I think.
Yeah, there was a race name. It was a charity race, I think, for charity, I believe. I remember them picking us up and me getting interviewed a lot, on ITV and Sky Sports and stuff. That day was just wow. It was just unbelievable.
Well, you're getting used to this interviewing lark now, aren't you? So.
A little bit.
Once you finished at the British Racing School, you're now at Charlie Fellowes' stable in Newmarket at Bedford House. How did it come about that you chose a Charlie Fellowes stable?
Because Khadijah was telling me how good it was and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, I think I might try it out. And now I just like it there. Just people that are amazing and stuff.
This Charlie Fellowes is the trainer who trained the horse that Khadijah rode to success in the Magnolia Cup. Khadijah sometimes rides out for Charlie, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So let us know what your typical day is now at Charlie Fellowes. What are you still you're getting up early now, aren't you?
Yeah, I have to go up for 5:20 around there, and then get on the yard by 5:40, because we might pull out at 6 or 6:30, depending how if a horse is going galloping or something. Or most of the times I wake up at 5:30 and like be there by 6, and then pull up by like 6:30.
And how many horses are you riding out a day?
I ride up 3 or 4, depending how many people are there.
And how are you finding the day-to-day job of riding out at a professional racing stable?
I always wanted to ride racehorses. And it's literally like buzzing, like it's literally crazy.
What does it feel like riding up Warren Hill? It sounds like it's something you've always wanted to do.
Warren Hill is like a dream come true because I wanted to like ride racehorses and like go fast speeds and stuff. And like it's just like full of racehorses and they're going up the hill, and like it's just amazing like what they like, how fast they go and what they do up there.
And you said you ride about 3 horses out a day. Do you get a lot of different type of horse that you're riding out?
Yeah, most of the times you'll get like a cheeky one and like a calm one. You get all type of ones, like lazy one and stuff.
But do you like the difference in the different horses?
Yeah, like I like riding like cheeky horses because like, you know, you get more experience off them and stuff like that. If they do anything, like you know what they're gonna do.
And what other things are you doing apart from riding out? You must be keeping fit.
I'm keeping fit. Like right now I'm staying at the racing school for a bit until I get accommodation. So I use the gym quite a lot, like on the exerciser.
And how do you find living away from home?
It's a bit hard, but not really, because like you're basically like doing what you want to do now. So it's not too bad. And
is being a jockey something that you've wanted to do from, you said you first sat on a pony when you were about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Is it something you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, it's something that I always wanted to do. But you have to just work hard and push yourself to the limit.
Well, you've done it really well so far. So, and who were your heroes, and when did you first think that you wanted to be a jockey?
So the reason why I first wanted to be a jockey is because when I went to Jamaica, my brother took me to the racetrack, and I was like, yes, I like seeing the horses go past and stuff, like flying past me. I'm like, wow, like you can go that fast on a horse. And my hero is Frankie Dettori, because you know how he had that plane crash, and he still managed to recover and stuff like that and become the best jockey in the world.
And what are your hopes for the future as a jockey? Do you want to get your apprentice license?
Yeah, I want to get my apprentice license to be a flat jockey. So you have to just know lots of knowledge and keep fit and stuff.
Well, very best of luck with that. And how are you finding Newmarket? Very different from living in London.
Yeah, because literally there's like horses coming past every single day. Like you don't stop seeing horses. It's very different to London.
Yeah, because I read somewhere a quote from you that when you went back to London for a few days, you said that London was boring in comparison.
Yeah. Like literally, you're just riding racehorses. Like, what other fun things can you do? Like, than just staying home, being boring and stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people in London would find that different to Newmarket. But as I say, you really sound passionate about horses, and you love to ride. And say Newmarket is the place to be if you want to ride a horse. Going back to your parents, were they there when you got your graduation?
Oh yeah, my mum was very happy for me and my sister. And I was just so good graduating and stuff like that. My instructor was very happy with me, like riding and stuff like that, riding wise and stuff like that, and attitude that I showed to her. She was telling me that just keep it up and don't let no one let you down.
Well, this is what Natalie had to say about you. What was your reaction when you heard O'Shane had graduated from the British Racing School?
Well, I was delighted. I was not surprised. I was delighted for him because, as I say, we recognised that he was going to be successful and that he was committed and he's passionate and dedicated, because we all know that horses is hard work and it doesn't come easy, and success doesn't come easy. So I was really, really chuffed for him, and I'm just really proud to have been part of his journey, and I can't wait to see where he ends up. And hopefully one day I'll be standing at the side of Aintree cheering him on and be like, I taught him that. So yeah, I'm just really proud to have been part of it for him, and I hope he goes all the way to the top because he deserves it.
So do you think that, so you're coming up 17 in May, O'Shane. How important do you think the Riding a Dream Academy and places like the Ebony Horse Club, which is similar to the Urban Equestrian Academy, are to enable people from the cities in London, Birmingham, to get them into horse racing so that horse racing reflects British society?
Yeah, it's quite good, because if it wasn't for like people that come, like, because in the city you don't really see horses. You have to go way out, like outside London and stuff, just like mostly see them, and like they're great animals, and you wouldn't really get opportunity if it wasn't for like the urban equestrian and stuff like in London, and it's just like, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't even be riding racehorses and stuff, or riding horses in general.
That's very good to hear, O'Shane. And with people like Khadijah, who's such an inspiration, she makes a difference, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Like, her winning the Magnolia Cup was like unbelievable as well.
Hopefully, she will inspire lots of other O'Shanes to become jockeys, boys and girls, and you will go on to get your apprentice license at some point. Yeah. I can tell by chatting to you this morning how determined you are to be a jockey. The very best of luck with your time at Charlie Fellows, and thank you very much for being on the Paddock and the Pavilion.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Paddock and the Pavilion. You can download the show on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, Stitcher and Spotify.
Follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at The Pad and Pav. Don't forget, if you like the show, please do leave us a rating and review.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.